Hi. So there was this SQL trivia that was posted on LinkedIn by Ayo Oluleye, right? And there were different answers that came out of it. However, I thought it would be fun to solve this by being a little bit more pragmatic. So today, I'm going to show you how I played around with this data, and it will involve creating a table and querying that table. So let's do this. I'm working with my SQL server, or MySQL, whatever you call it, and I have the server set up, and I'm querying that server, that database in the server using my SQL workbench. So the first thing I want to do is to create a new script. I'm choosing to use not the employees table, but maybe the Vani manufacturing table, database rather, right? So I've set that as the default schema, and I will create a table within that database. So I'll create a table. I'll call it transaction, right? In there, I will create the fields, right? And give them a data type, right? And how many, sort of like the character length or the size of the field. So I'll just call this name. It's which are, let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's like person A, B, C, etc. Let's say. So you have like 8 characters. The next is the location column, also a varchar. Maybe this, I will also say 8. Right? And okay, so the FCT and transaction columns, right? Transaction. That's an integer. Let's see if that works, right? Got the output. Look at the output. I see that this create table 0 is affected. It's created. I can refresh over here, and I will see my transaction table is being created. Now I need to insert values into it. So insert into transaction, and it goes. The syntax goes like so. Values, etc. Row that I'm inserting into. I can also decide to insert into a specific set of columns, right, within that table, but I'll skip that and go straight into the first one, which is the first one looks person A, Lagos, and 5, right? I can go back here and I'll say person A, Lagos, and 5. Next one is, right, so now these are the values that we need to impute or insert into our transaction table, right? So I run that. So look at the output, the operation was successful, there's a green check mark. Now I can run queries, right, against this table, right? If I refresh here in the model, I go to the transaction table and I drop down, I can see that I've created that table, right? Create a new SQL script, and now the question is, what will the output of running this be? Sum of transactions from that table where location is not Lagos. So select sum. Our table column is called transaction. Table is called transaction. I'm saying where location is not Lagos. Moment of truth, 20. The answer is 20. Yeah, so you can play around with it and do so many other exciting things, right? Like somewhere location is null, where location is not null. Yeah, and that's how to create a table in SQL.